the grammar today, unit number 10, period 3. Now, if you look at the first green box in your books, you will see that there are examples. Now, these examples are all about passive voice. My first question, when do we use the passive?
انت مش عامل شير للصفحه؟
فيش صفحة لا. In your books, when do we use the passive? It's introduction. When do we use passive voice? Yes. Can you think about why we use the passive voice and when we use it?
استاذ شو يعني باسيف؟
المبني المجهول. Alice, can you think of one reason?
When we don't know about it.
When we don't know the subject. Yes, other reasons. Look at it here. When is the passive used? Number 1, when the subject is not important. 2, when the action, what happened, is more important. 3, when we don't know the subject, who did it. 4, when...
انت مش عامل شير للصفحه، عامل لسطح المكتب بس هيك.
Now you can see that, yeah? Okay, so number 1, when the subject is not important. Number 2, when the action, what happened, is more important. 3, when we don't know the subject, who did it. 4, when we don't want to tell who did it. 5, in the press, to make the news more interesting and to save space. Now we need to look at these. Number 1, when the subject is not important. Sometimes what's important is what happened, not who did that. We are telling the news, for example. We don't want to say who did that. We talk about the action itself. Okay. Now, لما يكون الفاعل مش مهم، الخبر هو المهم. Number 2, when the action, what happened, is more important. It's the same. They continue each other. Number 3, when we don't know the subject, who did that. For example, you are at home and you break a dish, for example, in the kitchen. You don't tell anybody. Your mother comes after an hour and goes into the kitchen and she would say, a dish is broken in the kitchen. Who did that? So you don't know the subject. Your mother doesn't know who did it. Number 4, when we don't want to tell who did it. Sometimes you know who did that, but you don't want to tell. For example, your sister broke the dish. You saw her. You know your mother will go very angry, and you don't want to tell your mother about your sister. So you tell her a dish is broken. You don't tell her my sister broke the dish. Now, number 5, in the press, في الصحافة والجريدة, to make the news more interesting. Now, if it's in the passive, you need to know who did that, what happened, and you start reading. And to save space, لما بنكتبش الفاعل بنوفر كلمات بالجريدة لأنه بتحسب بالكلمة. So the 5 different ways of using it or reasons are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, we need to look at something new. Look at it here. This is your book. Can you see the screen? Yes?
No,
you're not sharing.
No.
Now.
Yes.
Now look at the examples, then complete the grammar rules. First, read the examples, Fadi.
The UK has a parliament where laws are made.
Yes.
Some steps are being taken. The UK has been described as 4 countries within a country. This limitation was removed in 2008. Politicians will be made aware of people's feelings.
Okay, now if you look at the example, number 1 for here, what's the verb? Muhammad.
Made.
No, not made. Muhammad.
Are made.
Number 2, what's it, Joyce?
Are being taken.
Are being taken. Number 3,
has been described.
Nicole, what's number 4? What's the verb here? So, Alice, what is it?
Was removed.
And the last one, Ubada, what's the verb?
Will be made.
Thank you. Now, if you look at these verbs, or all of them are in the passive. So what form is used in number 1?
Passive.
Okay, the passive. What's the verb?
Past.
Are.
Past.
Is it past or are made?
Past participle.
Past participle after are, yes? So it's
Okay.
present simple. This is present simple. Now, number 2, what's the verb?
Are being taken.
Are being taken. So what form of verb is it?
Present continuous.
Present continuous here, being. Number 3, what's the verb? Which tense?
Perfect.
Present perfect.
Perfect.
And the number 4,
Past.
Past simple.
past simple. And the last one,
Future.
Future simple.
Simple.
Future simple. Now let's have a look again at some other thing. Now look at the word here. What's that?
The UK.
Here
Some steps.
and here.
UK.
The UK.
This one
This limitation.
This limitation.
and the last one.
Politicians.
Okay, so the next one is politicians. If you look at sentence number 1 again and study it, the UK, is it the subject or the object according to the meaning?
The subject.
Subject.
The object.
Okay, the object. Now some steps, subject or object?
Object.
Object. So when we are changing sentences into the passive, we start with the object. Then we have verb to be and the past participle. Now, there are 5 different rules. What's important in these sentences? The actions themselves or the people who did them?
The action.
The actions. Guys, number 2.
Are the subjects, the steps, UK limitation, politicians, the ones who did do the action? No.
No, the objects, not the one who did the action, the object. Number 3, Tiba, Talia, Julia, Diyar. Yalla, go.
Which verb changed its tense in this example?
Yeah.
The verb will change its tense.
So look at it. Are, has been, was, and will. These are verbs to be. Verbs to be. The last one, Joyce.
What is the tense in each sentence? 1 present simple, 2 present continuous, 3 present perfect,
Yes.
4 past simple, and 5 future simple.
Okay, Murad, can you repeat that, please? What's number 1? Okay, Muhammad Nazar, repeat them for Murad. Listen, Murad, please.
The first one is present simple. The second is present continuous. The third is present perfect. The fourth past simple. The fifth future simple.
Okay, thank you very much. Now I'll just show you the answers. You can screenshot right now. They are in order and sequence. Now, what we are going to do is look at it again. The present simple, present continuous, present perfect, and perfect continuous, and the simple past and the simple future. Look at the activity here. Passive voice, object, verb to be or to have, and the past participle. Now, sentence number 1, look at it. I'm repeating the rule and the example. She cooks our lunch at 11, present simple. So it changes this way. This is the rule. Object is are and the past participle because it's present simple. Now, Alice, can you do it?
She is cook.
No, we start with the object, Alice. We start with the object.
Our lunch
Yes?
is cooked.
Yeah.
Our lunch is cooked
At
11.
At 11. That's it. So how did we do that? Everybody, please look. Our lunch, the object, singular. So is and the past participle, and we complete the sentence. Our lunch is cooked at 11. Now, another example. Look at this one. Yeah, Fadi, can you do that?
The emails are being written.
Written. تصريف ثالث. Written.
Are being written
Now.
now.
Okay, so this one is present continuous. Object plus is are being past participle. Just compare the first and the second one. Here is are past participle. Here is are being past participle. Now the being is instead of the ing here. So بدل ing بنستخدم what is
Being.
it? Being. Number 3, Muhammad, read it.
He has bought a new mobile phone recently.
Yeah.
A new mobile phone have been bought.
Okay.
Has been bought.
Have been or has been? Mobile phone, singular, so?
Has been bought recently.
Okay, now number 4. This is present perfect. Now number 4, طيبة.
They helped Amal with the dishes. Amal was helped with the dishes.
Thank you very much. That's nice. Now the next one, Rawan will make the cake soon. Future simple. Object will be past participle. Guys, do that, please.
The cake will be made soon.
Thank you very much. Now, if you compare this, the exercise here, all the sentences, with the previous green ones on the previous slide in your books, are they the same or different? Come on.
The same.
So all we need to do now is think about the idea of doing it again and again to master them in a very nice way. We can be good at doing that and converting sentences from active to passive, but we need to remember, when do we use the passive? Keep this in mind, please. The 5 points that we started with. Now, I have another 5 examples, and you have here, you have a link. The link is for homework, live worksheets. You can do two pages, and you'll get your marks ready once you do them. I'll send you that when we finish our class. So move to the next slide. Look at it. perfectenglishgrammar.com. The passive, mixed tenses. Now change these sentences from active to passive. 1. People speak Portuguese in Brazil or Brazil. Who can do that? Yes, Alice, can you?
I help.
Yes.
Portuguese.
Yes,
okay.
yes.
In Brazil.
No, Portuguese. You start right.
Object.
Portuguese, اللغة البرتغالية.
Portuguese.
So, yes.
As.
Yes.
Spoken in Brazil.
Thank you. Repeat it again, please. Read the sentence and the answer.
People speak Portuguese in Brazil. Portuguese is spoken in Brazil.
Okay, number 2. It's Brazil, not Brazil. Brazil.
Okay.
Okay, number 2 now, Sally.
A new road
Yes.
is being planned near my house.
Okay, thank you. Number 3. My grandfather built this house in 1943. Who's ready? Obada.
This house was built in 1943.
Okay, you can add the subject لأنه الفاعل هون اسم my grandfather ممكن تحطه بين قوسين بعد التصريف الثالث. Look at it again. This house was built by my grandfather in 1943. Now, number 4. Yes. Can you do that, Mustafa? Omar? Murad? Isa? Come on, everybody. Tiba, do it, please. So you can do it, please. Tiba will do the next one.
The office has been cleaned.
Yes. Number 5, Tiba. Yes. Mr. Razi.
هيني.
Yeah.
John will be.
No, you start with
No.
the object. Where is the object?
You.
So, you.
You will be told later.
Thank you. That's it. Repeat it again, please, fluently.
You will be told by John later.
Okay. Thank you. Now, another thing to do here. Now, if you look at these 10 examples, they comply to the rules: present simple, present continuous, present perfect, past simple, and future simple. Now, what I'm going to do is split present simple alone and past simple alone. So look at the slide here. When we finish number 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Number 6, do that, please. Joyce. Yes.
Everybody loves Mr. Brown. Mr. Brown is
Yes.
loved.
Yes. By everybody. So read it again, please, Joyce.
Mr. Brown is loved by everybody.
Now, number 2, Nicole.
They are building a new stadium near the situation.
Station, Mahatta. Yeah.
Station.
Yeah. Where is the object?
The object. A new stadium.
Yes.
New stadium are being built.
بس بدل R شو لازم تكون is. So.
Is. Okay.
So say it again correctly.
New stadium is being built near the station.
Thank you very much. Now, number 8. Guys.
The wolf ate the princess. The princess was eaten.
Was eaten by the wolf. No, 8 is a past tense verb, isn't it? Here. It's in the past. So we need to use was. Number 9. Yes, Fadi.
Somebody has drunk all the milk.
Yes.
All the milk has been drunk.
Drunk. Now. Yeah, no, not by somebody. Number 10, Obada.
Our workman will repair the computer tomorrow. The computer will be repaired tomorrow.
Okay, thank you. That's nice. So screenshot, please, everyone. Screenshot. Now, next slide. This is the end of the exercise, 10 sentences. Now, this is the slide about there was a problem. Now we move to this. Complete the sentences with the correct form of the past symbol. Now all the sentences change in the same way here. Now, why did I choose to do some activity like this for you? You need to master the simple past and the simple present, differentiate them and differentiate between them. So number 1, Alice.
He fired last week. He is fired.
Last week.
Was.
Okay. So what is it?
Was fired last week.
Raya,
Was
number
fired.
two. Raya, number 2 and 3. I miss you, Raya. I just couldn't catch your name on the screen. Yes.
Yes, their house was redecorated last year. My new iron was made in France.
Okay, Ubada, the next one. Thank you very much, Raya.
The roads was flood during the storm yesterday.
Look at it, the roads. Jama.
Where flood during the storm yesterday?
Were flooded. Ru'a. Farid Jiris. Sally.
Her car windows were broken by a stranger while she was shopping.
Were broken. Hamad.
My daughter was bitten by a dog on her way home.
Okay. I need to see those who raised hands, please. Just a moment. Now, Faris Usama.
I was given some nice presents on my name day.
Okay. Alice and Sally.
His new book was published last month and received very good reviews.
Okay. Number 9, go. Omar.
Yeah, he was advised to take some regular exercise by the
هل أنا؟
Okay. The last one, yes.
تمام. He was advised to make some regular exercise by yesterday.
Okay, Julia. Julia. So do it كملي انت. جوليا مش معنا. بس سامعة. Yeah.
We were not allowed to leave until everyone.
Yeah. Had finished. So this is the exercise. This one doesn't work properly. So I need to show you the answers. Screenshot them, please. صوروا الشاشة. كم ضايل الوقت للحصة؟
7 دقائق.
7 دقائق.
Okay, so we can do another part of the next slide. Here. The problem is with the screen share. I'm sorry. We need to think about looking here. So it gives the answers before the slide. That's problematic. Now, circle the correct verb form here. Look at number 1. In 1948, the country became or was become a republic. Became. Now, number 2. This is in your books, in fact. Raya. هذا تمرين 2 في الكتاب عندكم. Alice, do that, please.
A lot of money has been spent on improving this service.
Okay, thank you. Tiba, next one.
Some new ideas are being discussed at the moment.
Okay, Fadi.
Elections take place every 5 years.
Thank you. Muhammad.
Several changes will be needed before the system works well.
Okay, now, Kais and Joyce successively.
Which one?
Number 6. You have number 5.
Several changes will be needed before the system works well.
Okay, the next one.
In Algeria, the prime minister is chosen by the president.
And now, Raya. Raya.
The number of people who vote has been has been fallen since the last election.
So what is it? Has fallen or has been fallen?
It's fallen.
Has
Has
fallen.
fallen.
Okay, the last one, Alice, and then we summarize.
He was elected by 78% of voters.
Of voters. Okay. Now, if you look at the explanation here in Arabic, something was written. It was not written by teacher Awad, someone else. بعض الأفعال لا تأخذ مفعول به لازمة وتبقى في حالة المعلوم فقط. The verb fall, take place and become. إذا كان الفعل ما فيش بعده اسم مفعول به بيكون مبني للمعلوم، لا يمكن التحويل المبني للمجهول. For example, he cried. فيش object بنحولهاش. الآن بعض الأفعال تأخذ مفعول به متعدية وبالتالي تكون عادة مبنية للمجهول وبنستدل عليها بإشي إنه بيكون في وراها حرف جر. Now, if you look at the sentences here, in number 2, there is on. In number 3, there is at. And here before. And here we have by. In number 6, look at it. And the last one we have by. إذا لما بيكون في حرف جر ورا الجملة بالآخر شو بتاخذ؟ Passive voice. Is it okay? واضح شباب صبايا؟
لا أستاذ مبين الصوت آخر شيء.
طيب طلع عليها كمان مرة. الآن بالجملة الأولى ما في عندنا حرف الجر، بالجملة الثانية في عندنا حرف الجر. Yes؟ وبالجملة الثالثة في عندنا at، وفي الجملة الخامسة before، وبالجملة السادسة by، وبالسابعة by. لما بيكون بالجملة حرف جر هيها هون مكتوب بتكون مبني للمجهول لأنه بيكون الفعل متعدي. الآن need ودiscuss وspend choose fall here sorry elect كل هاي الأفعال بتاخذ مفعول به، إذا بتتحول من مبني للمعلوم إلى مبني للمجهول. Got it فادي؟
Yes.
Okay, that's the end of it for today. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. Thank you. Bye-bye.